Drizzy Drake is back. It's a surprise album too. No one had any idea. I found out freaking an hour ago that he was coming out, so I had to ditch my plans. I'm screwed for work tomorrow, but let's fucking get it, man. I'm excited. Drake is a bona fide star, Hall of Famer in the game. Not even the rap game, just music in general. He's had some of the greatest songs, and also some of the worst songs. I mean, but some of the songs are just purely incredible. Y'all remember this one? This is a throwback. You've been everywhere back, but I just can't remember it all. This one was an anthem, man. I know y'all remember this. Started from the bottom, now we here. Hey. Not many of y'all know about this one. This is his best album. I don't care what anyone has to say. It's not gonna change tonight either. This is his best album. Yeah. He taught me Spanish, make it on delay. I'm a motherfucking legend. It's too late for my city. I'm the youngest man rap. Ooh, some fresh for y'all. I'm sure all y'all know about this. Oh, spoiler alert, this fella dies. If there's one thing we know about Drake, it's that he creates anthems, he creates bangers, but he also creates some really whack shit. And hopefully this album we're getting tonight is gonna be mostly bangers, couple anthems, and very few wacky ass songs. But it's Drake, you're gonna get some. New album is called Honestly, Nevermind. Let's see, we got about 52 minutes of music ahead of us. I'm hyped for it. What to expect? I don't know, man. This is a really quick turnaround. I mean, CLB came out, what was it? Just last year, I think, really. Let's see here. It came out September 3rd, 2021. So this is far less than a year. Man, I don't know. One thing I know is great artistry takes time. And I don't know if we don't expect great artistry from Drake, though, do we? We just expect bangers. We expect good music. We expect good vibes. So that's what I hope we get tonight. But yeah, album cover, I'll throw it on the screen here. Nothing too crazy. It's just the letters. It's the two words. It's nothing to write home about. Not much to break down there. But yeah, man, I'm just super excited to get into this. My name is Michael Jerome. Appreciate you clicking on the video. Please take a second to like and subscribe. Throw a comment down if you have something to say. All that helps the channel tremendously, and I am very grateful for it. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Track 1, intro. 36 seconds, quick instrumental, I'm assuming. Well, nice and ominous. It's going to lead into track number 2, Falling Back. Ooh, this sounds a bit like an older Drake, honestly. I like this. I don't know how I feel about these vocals right now. First track, I'm not gonna get too picky. I've heard him sing better, I'll just say that much. Let's keep it rolling though. Oh, time isn't healing. One thing that has really brought Drake to absolute stardom is relatability. And although I often don't relate all that much to his music, obviously there's some. I mean, this one is pretty general, just about relationships. Really what I'm getting is that he has feelings for this woman and she's not feeling the same, and trying to accept that. Just some of the lyrics that sort of allude to that. Him wanting her to feel the same. I know deep down you feel the same. I know you feel how I feel. I think when you're going through that, you always want to believe that, so you tell yourself that, but it's not always the truth. Later on, he says, you don't feel nothing, wait, nothing is healing, wait, time is just killing. I really like that line just because time is supposed to heal all things, but here he's just saying nothing is healing and time is actually killing him, which is pretty interesting. Nothing too deep here, but some neat lyrics. We'll keep it rolling. I don't know, man. This chorus is pretty damn trash, I can't lie to y'all. Oh man, say something else, bro. Like, oh god. Needless to say, this isn't stacking up to those first songs I played at the beginning of the video. Oh man. Alright, thoughts on Falling Back. First verse is alright. We talked about some stuff at least. That second half of that song, that chorus, I don't know if that was supposed to be a chorus. Fucking garbage, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of choruses that last 2 minutes and have the same, the same 4 words on repeat the entire 2 minutes. That's just not gonna cut it for me. Especially coming from Drake. Obviously he can sing a little bit, but he's no Adele. He can't get away with that. So starting off fairly mediocre for me, but we'll keep it rolling. Still very early. Track 3, entitled Texts Go Green. It's got a little bit more energy in it. Okay. This is better already. This is way better. These chorus and interludes are much better. Okay. I got pause it there. Man, this is a great song. It's really speaking a lot, I think, on toxic relationships. And not even toxic relationships, maybe just toxic women, period. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to say, obviously not all women are like this, but there are some. I don't know if it's a need for attention or a need for approval, but they string along these guys and they just kind of drag them along. Even though they have no intentions with them, they just like that sense of approval. I think that's kind of what he's talking about here. We can look into some of the lyrics. He says, well, don't want to make something from nothing, that's where I be. Well, keep getting nothing from something, how is that fair to me? I'm thinking something for something, that's what I need. Like, those lyrics are clearly just pointing out, like, hey, don't do this to me. Like, if you aren't interested, don't be interested. And I think that's one key difference between men and women, is that, just very generally speaking, men are much more direct. No, this one's good. Let's keep it rolling. I actually really enjoyed this chorus. This is a good track. The beat's just more lively on this too. I really appreciate that. Alright, and that is track 3, Texts Go Green. My thoughts, beat much better than the last track in my opinion. A little bit more energy to it. That's personally where I prefer Drake's music. Really talking a lot on toxic relationships. Something that he talks a lot about. Hopefully no one hurt Drake in the last couple months here since CLB. But yeah, it was a good track. I enjoyed it. My only gripes would be outro. Again, man, he's just repeating the same line for 30-40 seconds. This one wasn't as bad as the last track, but it gets repetitive. And the last gripe I had was the replay of the songs where you just have an instrumental play out for over a minute at the end of the track is definitely far lower than tracks where you just don't have that. Just have a nice 20-second outro if you want, of just the instrumental. Don't have it be a whole minute, because now you have a song that is really pretty good, but you make it over 5 minutes long, what it could have easily been a 3-minute 50 track. But that's nitpicking. Again, I enjoyed this track. Let's go on to track number 4, and that's entitled Currents. Nice R&B kind of vibe right here. I'm digging it. Beat's a little interesting though. There's quite a bit going on. Man, what the fuck is the sound in the background though? This song's gotta be a meme, man. What is that sound? Is that a spray bottle? Is that a door? Like, what the fuck is this sound? Y'all hear that? I just wish that sound wasn't there. Alright, that was track 4, Currents. Please don't tell me that was a bed frame. I don't know what that sound was. That was annoying me the whole time. I wish I wasn't in the beat, but it was a very like late night vibey song. I didn't hate it. It was kind of mid to me. Lyrics weren't all that much. I mean, it's just the vibey Drake. It's vibe music right now. He's not saying a whole lot. Last track he was saying some stuff. This is just kind of like depresso late night Drake, I feel like, which I don't hate, but is what it is. So we'll just go right on to track number 5. It's entitled "A Keeper." Another real mellow one, it sounds like. He's been hanging with Future too long, man. Man, I really hope we get some rapping Drake on this. I don't hate. I'll pause it. I don't hate R&B Drake, but like, come on, man. This is you know what it is. This is probably better with the ladies. R&B Drake just doesn't sit well with me, man. I always love rapping Drake. It's so much better to me. It probably is. I mean, the ladies play it. It's gonna sell more, but yeah, man. I mean, even Scorpion wasn't the greatest album, but the rap side was, in my opinion, far better than the R&B side. And I do know this does speak to Drake's versatility, that he can go into this bag, he can drop an entire album in this bag, and it's going to outsell your favorite rapper. But, man, it's all right. It's all right. We'll keep it going. That was track 5, "A Keeper." Again, it was just kind of mid to me. I didn't mind it. Chorus, again, it's just the same line over and over again. But he is saying something here. I mean, if you're a person who's not given friendship and loyalty, even if you have material things, you're not a keeper. Don't be in my life. You know, all that crap. Stuff he said hundreds of times before, but it's Drake for you. We'll keep it going. We got track number, what is this? Track number 6, and this is entitled "Calling My Name." Ooh, what is this beat switch, man? Okay, give us some more energy. That's the most Drake line ever. All right. That was track 6, "Calling My Name." How shallow it is, believe it or not, I actually really like that track. I don't know. Just felt kind of beautiful, you know, you're there with your woman. Some of those lyrics, you know, might hit a little different. But yeah, I really enjoyed the beat switch halfway through too. Just went super, I don't know, is that boom bap? I don't know. But yeah, just a lot more energy to it, and I did enjoy it. So we'll move on to track number 7, and that is entitled "Sticky." I think we might get some insightful Drake on this beat. Oh, yo, this is fire. Finally we get some energy here, man. I'm feeling this. For Young Thug, man. Yo, this track is fire. I love this already. Ooh! Oh my god. Yo, this verse is fire as hell. Oh my god. If I'm with 2 of them, then it's a threesome. If she's alone, you know she a freak one. She's an escort, it's a police one. Man, that is fire as hell. And then the next bar is good as 2. Damn, okay, Drake. He's really spinning on this track. He's really extending out these songs with the instrumentals, though. A bit annoying in terms of replay, at least for me. Alright, so that was track 7, "Sticky." There was one lyric in here. I mean, this track was packed full of good lyrics. There's one, though, I wanted to bring up. He says, when everything's put to rest and everybody takes a breath and everything gets addressed, it's you alone with your regrets. All that pumping on your chest, all that talk about the best, you know how sticky it gets. That's insane. I mean, it's true though too. Like, at the end of the day, whether you think about the end of your life or just you thinking about your day, what you're left with and what hurts the most are your regrets. And that's something I think most people really can take to heart and really can work on too. That's one thing that pretty much any old person is going to tell you, that don't live with regrets. Like if there's an opportunity in front of you, there's a risk you're thinking about taking, take it, man. So obviously that probably wasn't even the biggest line of the song here, but that's one that really stuck out to me. And that's how he tied in the song title and everything too. So I really enjoyed that. That was a great track. That's playlist. That was fire. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, we'll move on to track 8. It's entitled Massive. Like this. Assume this is gonna be more R&B again. No. Okay, a little bit more energy here. I like this. This is smooth. I like this. I like this track because it has a lot of variation in the beat. The chorus especially. It's kind of a real happy chorus. I don't know, that might sound dumb, but the chorus sounds happy to me, and they add some more instrumentation to it. Yeah, I just like how it varies, because this is a 5.5 minute track. A lot of these tracks are longer, I've noticed. Part of that is just because he draws out instrumentation so long at the end. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Let's keep it going. Alright, so that was track 8, Massive. It was alright, man. Again, he's doing this thing, like, the instrumentation kept going. Literally 2 minutes of just instrumentation. I don't hate it. I enjoy it the first listen, but I know, like, music from these big artists, I want to listen to it over and over and over again. And the replay value just, it really, I think it diminishes. I could be the only one. I could be completely wrong here. But when I listen to a hip-hop and R&B artist, 9 times out of 10, maybe even more than that, I'm listening to hear what they have to say. Especially Drake, he puts himself on the pedestal of being a great rapper. Especially there, lyrics are what takes the cake. And I know it might be just that he's trying to make a beautiful piece of art, and he wants the music to shine more through, give some more credit to his producers. But I just see a lot of lost replay value in that. What are you going to do? You're going to play the first half of Massive and then skip the rest? Like, I don't know. But I don't want to hate too much. The chorus was good. And like I said, I really did enjoy how the beat would switch a lot. They'd add and take away a bunch of instrumentation. I thought that was really neat. But that's about all I have to say about that. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to what I believe is the 9th track of the album. And that's entitled Flights Booked. I want some more energy, man. I want some more sticky. Give me more of that sticky. Pause. I don't know why, but I'm kind of vibing with this intro. Okay. This is a good chorus, finally. I shouldn't say finally. He's had a couple good ones. This is just a stereotypical Drake song, you know, talking about a woman. But I really like the chorus. Again, there's been a couple songs where I like the chorus. But this one, definitely, it's got some variation in lyrics, which seems to have been a problem this album so far, which is good, at least for this song. And yeah, I just like the melody he's providing. I like his voice here, which isn't always the case. There's a couple songs earlier where I mentioned that the voice wasn't exactly hitting right, but this one sounds really good to me. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but a solid Drake song. Alright, so that was track 9, Flights Booked. I really enjoyed that song. One nice thing that I want to mention too, the end of that, he ended with an outro, some sort of sample. I don't know if it's his own voice. I'm assuming it's some sort of sample. But that's a lot better than just leaving the bare instrumentation. And it sounded very smooth. And again, really enjoyed the chorus. So all in all, good song. I enjoyed it. But, you know, lyrics-wise, there's not a whole lot of depth there. But that's Drake. well, we know what we're here for. We're here for the good vibes, hopefully some anthems. That being said, we'll keep it going. Moving on to track 10, Overdrive. Those 808s, whatever it is, that bass line, fire. Fire. I don't know if those are 808s. Oh, I like those vocals, man. That was really smooth. Alright, just a quick note. Again, the chorus does that sort of repeat thing with the one line. Wasn't as bad as some of the other choruses, because there was some differences, and like the first half of the chorus was different. But just an observation. Also, first verse, I enjoyed it. Just wanted to be in love with another woman. Making sacrifices. Wants to put it in overdrive. Yeah, I mean, these lyrics aren't very deep, and I think he does it on purpose. He wants it to be super accessible. As a hip-hop fan, as a rap fan, I enjoy when there's metaphors. I enjoy when there's some depth to the lyrics. You're not always going to get that with Drake, and I completely understand that. But yeah, we'll just keep it going, see what else we find in here. Alright, so that was Overdrive. I enjoyed it. It was more upbeat, which I definitely prefer. We're getting a lot of R&B on this album. Again, I don't hate it, but it's kind of mid to me so far. I mean, this track I did enjoy. It's probably a playlist. I'd put this in a playlist, but it's not too crazy, man. Like, there's not a whole lot of depth here. That's one thing I was really concerned about, just because, I mean, a big artist, you have the biggest platform in all of, I don't want to say all of music. Is it all of music? Probably not all of music, but at least all of hip-hop and R&B. I think it would take more time than just 10 months or 9 months, however long it is. But yeah, it's not over yet. We'll keep it going. We got track number, what is this, 11? Yeah, I think this is track number 11, entitled Downhill. Let's get it. Reference to one of his older projects, Too Far Gone. His voice sounds really good here. Sounds like a very shaky relationship if just overnight you're done. Man, I don't know. I might sound like an old head, but relationships, that's just something where you can't just like tiptoe into. Like, you have to be committed. You have to give your all to the other person. And I don't know. Nowadays it just feels like all the benefits of relationships are like accepted, but then we just look away at the cost of those benefits, and it's the cost, it's the caring for the other individual, which makes them so amazing. I'll stop there before I get too philosophical and too boring for y'all. But yeah, we'll keep it going. Did you try if you give up overnight, man? I don't know. I mean, it's alright, man. It's alright. Alright, so that was Downhill. It was an alright track. I mean, my view on relationships compared to Drake's view is drastically different. I mean, you kind of got an idea of how much they mean to me and my philosophy on them in my comment there just a second ago. But, yeah, I mean, stuff like this, I'm just not going to be able to relate to Drake to. I mean, summer flings, one-night stands, just all that stuff just has no meaning to me. I'm always looking for something real, something that lasts, and I am beyond grateful to have found that. But just can't relate to this. So we're going to go ahead and move it on to the next track. It's the third to last, and that's entitled Tie That Binds. Ooh. Got a little bounce to it. R&B heavy again, man. This is not my kind of Drake album. Is it just me, or is this just another Drake song, man? Like, I don't know. One thing that Kendrick does so well and Cole does so well is timing of projects. It's so important. Like, if you're a great artist, it doesn't matter how great you are. If you oversaturate your fans, you put out too much music, excuse me, it's just gonna be watered down. It's just gonna be another X, another Y, another Z album, another song. To me, this is just another Drake song. There's nothing unique about this. Where's the creativity? Like, I don't mean to, I know I sound like a Drake hater right now. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? We do have 2 more songs left. First is going to be Liability. Okay. I like this. It's a weird... Okay, hold on. It's a very weird or new vocal inflection. But it's different. I enjoy it. I'm liking this so far. A little bit more upbeat, too. Let's keep it going. Also, yo, like the video. Subscribe, please. Helps me a lot. Thank you. I'm actually really digging this vocal inflection. It's nice. Why is the song where his voice is so distorted one of my favorites? I mean, he's saying shit here. Like, I don't know. This isn't super intricate, but he said, you put your words together like you getting points for that shit. Like you playing Scrabble on me. Obviously, Scrabble, the game, everyone knows. Your mama the sweetest lady. That apple fell far from that tree. That can't be the first time someone has said that. That's really clever, though. It's just clever ways of saying how this lady is a bitch. Oh! Yo, that verse might be the best on the entire album. Call me daddy, I taught you things that a father can't teach. At the beginning, it felt like you were going harder than me. Then you stepped back on this shit. Girl, you hit the harden on me. The harden step back. Again, not super deep lines again, but they're clever. They're clever. And that's good enough for what we've had so far. Alright, so that was Liability. Gave most of my thoughts. Again, there were some really nice, clever lines in there. Wasn't anything too crazy. I didn't think I was really going to enjoy it either. But, I mean, simply because of the vocal inflection. But, I don't know, it actually sounded good to me. And, again, there were some really clever lines. So, that was a great track in my mind. That being said, we are down to the final song of the album. Again, please like, subscribe to the video, leave a comment what you think so far. We're going to wind it down with the final track entitled Jimmy Cooks. And it's featuring 21 Savage. They do have a good dynamic duo here, so we'll see what happens. Let's get it. I want something grimy. We got Sir Savage the 21st. A great British chap. R.I.P. There we go. Yeah. Bro, what was that line? Talked about John Wayne, then he said he loved the way they hang. Like, hanging. John Wayne is a Western actor. Babe, fuck the silicone. Hanging. Boobs. Bro, that is funny. That is a funny Drake line. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, okay. He just shouted out J. Cole. That's hype. I mean, J. Cole, one of my top 3 artists. I know my top 2 for sure. Kendrick and J. Cole. I don't know who I put in the third. But, yeah, no, that's awesome they're shouting him out. They're cool now. I mean, I've seen them together. They've been on the stage together performing. It's really awesome. Hopefully we get some collaboration between J. Cole and Drake. That would be awesome. But yeah, this song is super upbeat so far. I'm really enjoying it. There's actually some rap in it, so that's more up my alley. to say the least. We'll keep it going. Uh-oh. Oh, this has got darker. Oh, I love this. He's so good, man. Hold on. Hold the phone. Big Stepper. He came in a Rolls, but he left in a stretcher. I know I'm reaching right now. But y'all know our favorite pal, Kendrick Lamar, just released an album called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Now, I don't want to say nothing, but the timing of this album is literally 4 weeks from Kendrick's album. And this motherfucker just said, Big Stepper, he came in a Rolls, but he left in a stretcher. Now, I'm no mathematician. I'm no genius. So y'all gotta tell me, is he talking about Kendrick right now? I don't think so, but if he is, yo. I mean, Drake has all the reason to start a beef. I mean, his album outsold Kendrick's, not this album, I'm talking about CLB, outsold Kendrick's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by a sizable amount, to say the least. But wow, I know I'm reaching. It's probably nothing there, but I just saw Big Stepper, so it was worth the pause. Let me know what y'all think. Is that a diss? I don't know. Let me know. Ooh. All right, so that was the album. That was the final track. Jimmy Cooks. I can't fucking say that. Jimmy Cooks. That was another phenomenal track. And 21 Savage, best verse on the album. Who would have thought? No, that was really funny. I mean, there were just some funny bars in there. That Will Smith line got me. But yeah, no, this is a decent album, man. I have 3 clear-cut favorite tracks. Those would be Sticky, Liability, and Jimmy Cooks. Those are the 3 best tracks on the album, at least from my perspective. I would say this is more so an R&B album. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. I think that's a fact. A lot more R&B than hip-hop on this. I don't hate it. Like I said, I was just preferring more of the hip-hop side of things. And obviously those 3 tracks that were my favorite were all hip-hop. So, I can't say I dislike the album. I'm not a hater on it. Just wasn't my cup of tea. So my score would be honestly probably like 6.5 out of 10. Again, didn't hate it. Just wasn't the kind of Drake I was hoping for. And I guess the nice thing about it is that there was no rollout. We just found out about it today. So I didn't have huge expectations, so I don't feel shattered about it. Couple quick notes. I would say one thing that's really going to hurt the replay ability of these tracks are going to be those freaking outros, man, with the instrumentals that just last for 2 minutes. Like, I don't hate it, but it kills replayability in my eyes. I mean, you just don't want tracks that are unnecessarily 5 minutes long when you really only have, like, I don't know, 3 minutes of content. Again, don't hate it, but those are my thoughts on it. I really hope you enjoyed this reaction. Again, my name is Michael Jerome. Please, 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 if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And take this video. There'll be some other reactions you can check out. I recently did one on Joji's Glimpse of Us. If you're an R&B fan, I highly recommend you check that song out. Check out my reaction. It'll be somewhere up here. So yeah, thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.